missing from heaven tonight. And if they start counting, they'll see that I'm right. No, she's not in heaven, for how could she be when that angel is here with me? Well, I don't know how she got here. And what's more, I don't care. Just when she's the answer to my every prayer. An angel is missing, but please let her stay, for I'd be so lonely if she went away. There are so many angels in heaven above. Please leave me this angel's love. Well, I don't know how she got here. And what's more, I don't care. Just when she's the answer to my every prayer. An angel is missing, but please let her stay, for I'd be so lonely if she went away. There are so many angels in heaven above. Please leave me this angel's love. Whoa, I need angel's love. Come on, 'cause I want angel's love.
Ronnie, we really haven't talked to you in a long time, and we really appreciate you doing this interview with us.
Well, it's good for me as well, because I haven't done Syracuse, I think, since probably the days of, to mention a name, the Brookside.
Boy, we really had some good times, didn't we?
Yeah, it was incredible. And like I say, this is the first contact I've had with Syracuse since that time. I haven't lived in Cortland, where I'm originally from. I haven't lived there for now about 8 years, almost 9 years.
Ronnie, what are the chances going to be of us catching a glimpse of your show?
Well, I'm hoping very much that we'll be able to do Syracuse. I'm very proud of the band that I'm in. I'm very proud of the music that we make, and having as many friends as I do in Syracuse, I'd really like to show our wares to the people there.
We know you went through the period in Syracuse with Elf, and before that Ronnie Dio and the Prophets, and then you got a lucky break and you hitched on with Ritchie Blackmore with Rainbow. Now, after that period, we kind of lost track, and how exactly did you get into Black Sabbath?
Well, what had happened was that I'd left Rainbow. It must have been now a little over 2 years ago. It doesn't seem that long. The time certainly flies when you're doing something else, I guess. Just about 3 months after I left, I got a call from Tony Iommi, who told me that he was going through the usual final death throes of Sabbath with Ozzy, and that he had just about had it, and he wanted to give it up and see if I wanted to get into a group with him, just himself and myself, and see who else we could find. I felt that I had not worked for long enough now, and wanted to do it, so we agreed to do it. And just shortly after that conversation, I went back to L.A. and I met Tony at a party, and he dragged me off to meet Terry and Bill Geezer, the bass player, and Billy the drummer. And we got on immediately on a personal level, and then we had a little musical play, and that happened as well. And we felt, well, they felt anyway, Sabbath was theirs for 10 years, 12 years, whatever it was, and they said, yeah, let's carry on. We think it'll work, and we think we can bring Sabbath back to where it was before and keep the legend alive.
Ronnie, now that the Black Sabbath album is out and you're established with Black Sabbath, what was really the reasoning behind leaving Rainbow and Ritchie Blackmore?
No, the reason I left was because I felt that Rainbow was becoming something that I did not envision it becoming when Ritchie and I formed that band. We started with the idea of having a little bit different kind of a heavy rock band. We wanted to be a rock band that put a little medieval flavor into what we did, and we started that way, and the second album kind of went that same direction. And then from there on, it seemed to me to degenerate to becoming a pop group. And and I didn't want any part of that. And in the final rehearsals for what the album that would have been called Down to Earth with me on it, the one that they did with Graham, it just really all fell apart in the rehearsals for me. I couldn't take an active interest in it. It wasn't going where I wanted it to go. I was being asked to write love songs and sing and write about things that didn't interest me, and things that I thought were prostituting my art. So I left. And whether we left on good terms or bad terms, I really don't know. I've not spoken to anyone in the band since I left. If that gives you any insight into whether it was good or bad party, you just have to draw your own conclusion, really. But I'm very pleased that I did leave, because it gave me the chance to be with Sabbath now, and also to carry on creating in the way that I have to do it myself. I can't be told what to do. I have to be my own person, and with this situation, I can be exactly my own person. And that was the reasoning behind leaving Rainbow, and and where it stands at the moment.
Well, Ronnie, I want to really say that I really appreciate you getting back to me and doing this interview. I know you're a very busy person. I want you to know that we're going to be behind you 100% in Syracuse. So we want to wish you the best of luck. I want to personally thank you. You've been an inspiration to me in the music business and everybody here.
Well, I certainly do appreciate that. I think it was a pleasant surprise for me as well to know that I was going to be speaking to you and to be speaking to Syracuse. And all I can say is, the best to everyone there. God bless everyone for being as nice to me as they have been, and for in a great way making all of this possible for me. And I hope that we'll see you in Syracuse.